There are moments in life when information is not what we need. We need reflection. We need honesty. We need silence. So before you continue watching, I ask you to slow down, breathe, and answer these questions, not out loud, not for anyone else, but honestly within your own heart. Because sometimes transformation does not begin with a miracle. It begins with a question. When was the last time you truly talked to God? Not a rushed prayer, not a repeated phrase, not a request list, but a real conversation. When was the last time you sat in silence and simply said, "God, here I am"? Faith grows in relationship, not ritual, and relationships weaken when communication fades. Many people believe in God, but few truly pause to speak with Him from a place of sincerity. If your days are filled with noise, distractions, scrolling, responsibilities, where does God fit? If the answer makes you uncomfortable, that discomfort may be the beginning of renewal. Are you trusting God or only asking Him to fix things? There is a difference between surrender and convenience. Sometimes we pray, but only when something is broken. We ask God to remove pain, to open doors, to solve problems. But trust is deeper than asking for solutions. Trust means believing He is good even when circumstances are unclear. If everything went differently than you planned this year, would you still trust Him? Faith is not measured when things go right. It is revealed when they don't. What are you holding that you need to surrender? Is it control? Is it bitterness? Is it fear? Is it a relationship, a plan, a dream, or a wound that you keep reopening? Surrender is not weakness. It is alignment. It is saying, "God, your will is higher than my understanding." But surrender is uncomfortable because it requires release, and release feels like loss before it feels like peace. Sometimes the breakthrough you are praying for is waiting on the surrender you are avoiding. Are you living by faith or by fear? Fear whispers about what might go wrong. Faith whispers about who is in control. Fear magnifies obstacles. Faith magnifies God. Be honest, how many of your recent decisions were guided by fear? Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of being misunderstood, fear of losing comfort. Living by faith does not mean the absence of fear. It means choosing obedience despite it. Which voice has been louder in your life lately? If today were your last day, would your heart be at peace? This is not a dramatic question. It is a clarifying one. If today were your final chapter, would you feel aligned with who you were created to be? Would there be words left unsaid, forgiveness left undone, faith left unexpressed? So many people postpone purpose. They postpone obedience. They postpone growth. But life does not wait for perfect timing. Peace is not found in achievements. It is found in alignment with God. If your heart would not be at peace, what needs to change? Are you becoming who God called you to be, or who comfort shaped you to be? Growth requires stretching. Obedience requires courage. But comfort keeps you small. Comfort keeps you predictable. Comfort keeps you safe and sometimes stagnant. God does not call you to comfort. He calls you to transformation. Are you growing or are you hiding inside familiarity? The path of faith often leads through uncertainty, but always toward purpose. Is your life producing fruit? Not popularity, not attention, not applause. Fruit, love, patience, kindness, self-control, integrity. If someone observed your life closely, would they see evidence of transformation or just activity? Faith is not proven by words, it is revealed by fruit. Closing reflection. These questions are not meant to condemn you. They are meant to awaken you. God is not asking for perfection. He is asking for your heart, not your performance. If some of these questions felt heavy, that weight may be conviction, and conviction is a gift. It means your heart is still responsive. It means change is still possible. Transformation begins when we stop defending ourselves and start examining ourselves. So tonight, don't just close this video and move on. Sit with the questions. Pray about them. Let them lead you back to alignment. Because sometimes the most powerful message is not an answer. It is a question that refuses to leave your mind. Final call to action. If this video made you reflect, comment, "I choose alignment." And if you want more messages that challenge your faith and strengthen your walk with God, subscribe and stay with us. Your transformation may begin with a question, but it continues with a decision.